Okay, BSP chief Mayawati is going to be addressing her first rally after the recent ban on her campaigning by the Election Commission that ends today. Mayawati is going to be addressing Samajwadi Party BSP RLD joint rally in Mainpur. Just hours from now, in fact, Samajwadi Party founder Mulayam Singh Yadav is contesting the polls, and the rally might see him and Mayawati share the stage after more than 2 decades. First instance since 1993 when both the stalwarts will share the stage at a poll rally. BSP and Samajwadi Party had joined hands in Uttar Pradesh following the demolition of the Babri Masjid in Ayodhya in 1992. The alliance which formed the government in elections then fell apart on a rather bitter and acrimonious note. In fact, let's just play out the speech that Mayawati had given out in Deoband.
कांग्रेस पार्टी ये मानकर चल रही है हम जीते या ना जीते लेकिन गठबंधन नहीं जीतना चाहिए। ज्यादातर कांग्रेस पार्टी ने तो जगह जगह ऐसी जाति और ऐसे धर्मों के लोगों को खड़ा किया है जिससे भारतीय जनता पार्टी को फायदा पहुंच जाए। मुस्लिम समाज के लोगों को मैं ये बताना चाहती हूँ, आप लोगों को अपना वोट बांटना नहीं है, बल्कि आप लोगों को एक तरफा अपना वोट बीएसपी के लोगों को, बीएसपी के यानी कि समाजवादी पार्टी और आरएलडी के उम्मीदवारों को ही देकर तो आप लोगों को इन्हें कामयाब बनाना।
All right, so that is the rally that everybody is talking about. In just a few moments from now, Mayawati is going to address the rally, and it's happening in Mainpuri, where Mulayam Singh Yadav is going to be contesting from. Anand Patel, my colleague, is joining us live from Mainpuri. Anand, the old foes becoming friends again. They may have buried the hatchet, but it's going to be interesting as to how Mayawati and Akhilesh Yadav makes this alliance a formidable voting bloc. So give us a sense of what are the expectations from the ground, with the limelight being on Mulayam Singh Yadav and Mayawati coming together.
Well, certainly, Avantika, a lot of buzz here at this rally. This is a bastion of the Yadav clan. You know, they've ruled this constituency for so many years. Mulayam Singh has been undefeated on this constituency. And here today we have Mulayam Singh alongside Mayawati, sworn enemies for 25 years. You can imagine the kind of ground buzz this has created here. We've been waiting here since morning, and the crowd behind us has been swelling. We've got people coming from the neighboring constituencies as well. As this is one of the big rallies planned by the joint coalition, which will have impact not only here in Mainpuri but also Etawah, Eta, the neighboring constituencies. Remember, the third phase of polls, the 9 out of 10 seats are the SPC, the Samajwadi Party. Only the neighboring Etawah seat, BSP has fielded a candidate. Despite that, it's a joint rally here, having a large consequence that the two enemies, two arch rivals have come together. I'll just quickly bring in our UP Bureau Chief Kumar Abhishek for a word. यहाँ का सिग्निफिकेंस बताइए अभिषेक, मैनपुरी में रैली क्यों?
देखिए, मैनपुरी में अगर देखा जाए एक लिहाज से तो मैनपुरी इस रैली के लिए जगह नहीं थी। ये अपने आप में बैस्टन है और मुलायम सिंह को यहाँ बीएसपी की जरूरत नहीं थी, लेकिन ये एक बहुत बड़ा मैसेज देना था, क्योंकि इसके बाद मैनपुरी से पूरा का पूरा अवध और पूरे पूर्वी उत्तर प्रदेश की तरफ ये चुनाव शिफ्ट हो रहा है और वहाँ दलितों और यादवों को एक मैसेज साफ तौर पर देना है कि यह अलायंस ग्राउंड पर कितना मजबूत है, नेताओं की आपस की केमिस्ट्री कितनी ज्यादा है और यही उन्हें पूर्वी उत्तर प्रदेश में और अवध के इलाके में मदद करेगा। तो जिस चीज की वहां जरूरत नहीं थी, लेकिन इसकी जरूरत बनाई गई, क्रिएट की गई, इसलिए क्रिएट की गई ताकि जो है किसी तरह की कोई गुंजाइश ना रहे इस गठबंधन में। लेकिन ये जो जगह है, आज तक यहाँ पर कभी बीजेपी जीती नहीं है। मुलायम सिंह यादव पूरे परिवार का ये गढ़ है। यहाँ पर बीजेपी ने जो उम्मीदवार उतारे हैं, पिछली बार भी हारे हैं, लेकिन इस बार लोग ये कह रहे हैं कि मैसिव कंसोलिडेशन दोनों तरफ से है और कितना फासला होगा इस पर चर्चा चल रही है।
This is what the word is, you know, it's going to be consolidation from both the sides. You know, we have the Muslims, the Dalits and the Yadav on one side, and the upper caste combination in favor of the BJP, and also some OBCs, you know, in favor of the BJP. So it's going to be an interesting contest. And the biggest worry for the alliance is whether the Yadav votes will convert towards the BSP candidates or not. That's the big challenge.
And that's exactly why this rally is hugely significant. In fact, we also have a speech analytica which is going to be hosted by my colleague, executive editor Gaurav Sawant. And Gaurav, how equations change in politics. You have Mulayam Singh Yadav, Mayawati coming together, putting aside their bitterness, the acrimony of their shared past to form this alliance that could change the picture in the politically crucial state of Uttar Pradesh.
In politics, there are no permanent friends, there are no permanent enemies, there are only permanent political interests. And that is exactly what appears to be happening here in Mainpuri. So this is a very, very important meeting. Sworn enemies for 2.5 decades. And after 24 years, Mayawati and Mulayam Singh will share the dais here at Mainpuri. And we have top editors of the India Today group. We will analyze what is said and what has been left unsaid. That will be extremely crucial. It's a very desperate battle for survival. Remember, in 2014, Mayawati was down to 0. BJP and Apna Dal, they were up to 73. The Congress was a mere 2. The Samajwadi Party 5. So a very, very desperate battle for survival for all the stakeholders of the Mahagathbandhan and for the Congress. Let me start by introducing from the left, Srijana Mitra Das, opinion editor, India Today Digital, managing editor, Delio. Nikhil Rampal next to her. Nikhil is a part of our fact-check team. Prerna Kaul Mishra, managing editor, social media, India Today Group. Welcome on the show. Let me now shift focus to the right. Rahul Srivastav, India Today Group's national affairs editor. Balkrishna, editor, fact-check. And of course, Javed Ansari. Javed Ansari is a political commentator keeping a keen eye on what's been happening. And Rahul Srivastav, if I may start with you, the thrust areas. What do we expect? 25 years ago, Mayawati and Mulayam Singh were at daggers drawn. And today, they'll be sharing the dais, Rahul.
Gaurav, I think it's a huge Kodak moment as far as this election and political history of UP and India is concerned. Mayawati and Mulayam Singh Yadav on the same stage standing alongside each other will be a big moment. But I think a lot will be read into what they say, how they behave with each other. It is said that they were together in 1993. Gaurav, it was Kashiram and Mulayam Singh Yadav,
yes,
not really Mayawati at that time. The only time when they have worked together was that 1.5 years when Samajwadi Party was being supported by the BSP. Since the bitterness of June 1995 guest house case, there has been virtually, relationship has virtually frozen at a point. Interestingly, Mulayam Singh Yadav has never attacked Mayawati with the same ferocity that Mayawati has,
yes,
over the years.
And perhaps that's one reason, Balkrishna, because Mayawati will never forget what happened at the guest house. That was a serious crime against a woman. But here, in that battle for survival, she seems to have buried that.
As Rahul was saying, this is history in the making because Mayawati and Mulayam Singh, I remember Mulayam Singh telling me during an interview that there are two people in this country whom he will not, whose name he will never utter. That one was Mayawati and second was Ajit Singh. It is interesting to see that both these leaders are, she is going to, Mulayam Singh Yadav is going to share dais with both of them today. So it is indeed a big moment, Mulayam Singh Yadav, it is being said that was very reluctant. In the two earlier rallies of this Mahagathbandhan, he did not agree to come on dais, but today it is it's said that Akhilesh persuaded him and he has agreed to come and share the dais with Mayawati.
Srijana, it's extremely important, the message that comes out as far as the Mahagathbandhan is concerned. It has to be a message that it's not just the leaders, their chemistry, their body language. That will be extremely important because the cadre also have been at daggers drawn.
Absolutely, Gaurav, absolutely. So apart from the problems at the top rungs of the leadership, as you said, the cadres have been daggers drawn. The entire social engineering of this particular alliance is difficult. It's not the easiest of alliances to put together. It has a huge history, a tremendous backlog of bitterness. They're going to have to now exhibit a new beginning, and Mainpuri is probably the first public exhibition of that, which is what makes it so significant. All eyes will be on Mayawati's body language, in particular today as a woman leader, as a Dalit leader. All of these things she will be representing, and now she will really emerge as a power figure who is going to be very significant both for the Mahagathbandhan and for the NDA after this election.
And Prerna, apart from what is being said on the dais today, what's also very important is that this is a battle that's also being fought in the social media, and that also means the message that's been circulated on WhatsApp groups being accessed in many villages.
You know, it's very interesting, Gaurav, because if you think of a person like, for people who know Mayawati, thinking of Mayawati coming onto Twitter and then the handle posting in English and Hindi and trying to make a connect is in itself, I think, a tipping point in the UP politics, if you ask me. And I think if you step back and look at the 2014 social media milieu, I know none of them were there, and social media was a very limited, only few people on that platform, and therefore it did not have the voter connect. So people would really scoff at people who were on social media saying, where is your voter? Your voter is not on social media. But fast forward to 2019, and what has happened is that social media is becoming the feeder stock for the mainstream media, which means the news, the comments, the reactions are emerging on social media, and they're finding their way into mainstream media. So that last mile connection between social media and the voter has finally been established in the 2019 election.
Javed, Agra, Badaयूं and Deoband, 3 rallies so far, and Mulayam Singh Yadav wasn't there. Some blamed it on health, some blamed it on Akhilesh not being able to get his father on board. What is your reading of the situation, especially when everyone says this rally will be historic, the fact that Mulayam and Mayawati would be sharing the dais after 24 years, and it's happening in Mainpuri, Javed?
Gaurav, let's get the facts right. They've decided, Mayawati and Akhilesh have decided that they'll do 9 joint rallies.
Yes.
This is the 3rd or the 4th one. Mulayam Singh has not appeared in a single rally, not just joint, he's not even campaigning this time for anybody else, not even his nephews and nieces, the retinue of Yadavs who are contesting. He's not even going out to campaign for the Samajwadi Party candidate. The reason I see why they're making a joint appearance now is that henceforward, going forward from this round, most of the seats have a large concentration of Yadavs. So therefore they need to ensure that the Yadavs are also able to transfer their votes to the BSP, just as the BSP has been doing in the earlier rounds. Mulayam Singh still is regarded by most Yadavs as the tallest Yadav leader. So therefore his being there will also seem to publicly cement this SP-BSPs coming together.
This rally will start shortly, and we'll come back to it. The moment the leaders start speaking, we will listen to them, analyze them. You'll watch that on our...
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.